So I hope this section will be a bit of a break from a lot of serious topics being discussed so far and in the next coming hours as well, right? So 2020 was less of an eventful year if you think about it in the area of sports than most years due to COVID. As one would expect, the pandemic caused major disruptions to the sporting world with major cancellations in all spheres, starting with the Tokyo Olympics. The IOC and the government of Japan decided to push back the event to 2021, first time in the 124-year history of the modern games that a non-war event caused a delay, right? Similarly, Wimbledon was cancelled for the first time since World War II, right? So other major sporting events that got cancelled were the World T20, which was scheduled about for October, November in Australia. It's got pushed back by a year. If you look at India, right, the sporting leagues that we have, other than IPL and now ISL, which has restarted, the other sort of professional leagues have got pushed back due to the pandemic. So when it came to the Indian sports fan, they basically were able to get back to watching sports when the IPL shifted to the UAE, right, in front of empty stadiums. Before that, the NBA and some football leagues in Europe had sort of started with the similar model of playing in bio bubbles and empty stadiums and fake crowd noises in your TV monitor, right? So coming to cricket, right, which is what we look for as Indian sports fan, the year has been quite a interesting year. It began with a weird tour of New Zealand. We won the T20 series 5-0, including two matches via super overs. But then we lost sort of 3-0 and 2-0 in the ODIs and the tests, right? And during the pandemic, we had a big news of MS Dhoni hanging up his boots from the international cricket sphere, retiring on 15th August, shortly followed by the announcement by Suresh Raina, right? Sending many of us fans on a nostalgia trip. When it came to the IPL, which started after that, Mumbai Indians won it in a dominant fashion, and this was their fifth time, right? When it came to the viewership this time, this was the biggest viewership ever, with the official broadcaster saying that we saw a 23% increase since 2019, and the regional consumption went up by 28%. So really incredible interest this year in the IPL with so many so much of sports getting cancelled, right? And now we are in the middle of the Australian tour, which has gone sort of better than what the consensus was. We won the T20 series 2-1. We lost the ODIs 1-2, but currently we are 1-1 in the Test series after a disastrous 36 all out in the Adelaide second innings. Team did a tremendous fight back, right, to win the Melbourne Test, and that too despite missing players like Kohli, Mohammad Shami, Ishant Sharma, Rohit Sharma, and so on. And if you look at some other highlights for the year, India jointly clinched the FIDE Online Chess Olympiad gold with Russia. So this was an interesting event. So you had news headlines like matches getting disrupted due to internet outages and server crashes, including what happened in the final, right? Coming to some other general sports news for sports fans to take away, Liverpool won the league after 30 years in England, while Bayern Munich won the Champions League. When it came to tennis, we had something new for a change. We had someone not from the big three winning a Grand Slam. Dominic Thiem won the US Open, which was the first time since 2016 that someone outside the big three won the Grand Slam. And then Nadal won his 13th French Open and 20th overall, which was phenomenal. And Vatsa told me to talk about Lewis Hamilton equaling the legendary Michael Schumacher with 91 Grand Prix. So that was there. And then, with that, I'll just say that let's hope 2021 is more eventful and we get to see a lot more sports, as sports fan in a post-pandemic world. And best of luck to the Indian team in this Australia tour.